Good morning, guys. I am child free at the moment. I just dropped off Callie at school. Jackson is snuggling with Daddy, and I have a few minutes before I have to go to work. It is freezing here, like freezing. It's got to be like, I don't know, 15 degrees this morning. I don't know, somewhere in there, below freezing. I'm just trying to finish waking up this morning. I actually had time for a shower in the AM. That almost never happens. Usually I take my bath at night and whatever. And last night there was somebody where I work. We had a going away party for them. And we didn't get home until like 8. And then it's get child to bed and do all the things. And I didn't get to wash my hair last night. So I felt gross this morning. Anyway, I am totally off topic. So the other day I finally weighed in. Finally, I've been scared to step on the scale. I feel like a little more fluffy than I did a month or two ago. But in the evening, fully clothed, I was 202. So it seems like I'm staying in the same range, like maybe up a pound or two, down a pound or two. I'm not really moving. It's not exactly where I want to be, but I was terrified that I was up to like 215 or something. I was just worried. It's better for me to just weigh in at least once a week, once or twice a week, so that the unknown isn't freaking me out. There's so much on my mind, like, so much. I've been thinking a lot, like many of us after surgery, after 3 years, 4 years, there are some people who have like stayed the track. They are eating super healthy, they are working out all the time, and they are amazing creatures. There are some of us who did amazing with our weight loss, and then we're kind of back to normal. We've gained maybe 20, 30 pounds, and we are unhappy with where we are. We are unhappy with our bodies because we have seen us at like our smallest. And I was wondering, does weight loss surgery set you up, or the majority of people, or half the people, I don't know, to feel discouraged with yourself later on? Because you're expecting that you are going to get to this low weight and stay at that low weight for the rest of your life and be like, oh, I'm amazing and I'm satisfied with my body. Well, not exactly. Sometimes when we lose all that weight, we have all the extra skin, but some of us are still happy. I was super excited about my like smallest body, except for I had no boobs left. But I wanted plastic surgery, but I was like, man, it's amazing to be skinny. I was like in an extra small shirt. I am not where I started from, but I'm not where I want to be. And I feel like I'm in a constant state of being dissatisfied with myself. Like, as I was losing weight and I got to this point, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so great about myself. But when you have been lower and you know, like, I had like a set weight of like 160 to 165 and I was so happy. And now what am I doing at like 200s again? What am I doing? I feel like I'm a failure. And then I look at my body and I'm like, this is not where it could be. So I feel very like disappointed in myself and disappointed in my body, like generally most of the time. There are moments that I'm like, ooh, I still look okay. It's okay. But I don't want to be at the dissatisfied spot. I want to get my crap together and get back down to where I felt happy. But I feel like a lot of us several years out are in the same spot. And then those of us who are making videos were like, well, I don't know if I should make any videos because I'm not motivational anymore. I am not showing people like the good part of it. But I also feel like it's good to check in and be like, okay, I'm still struggling. This is what life is several years after having surgery. This is what my life is after having a baby, after surgery. And I am not down to what I was before I had this baby. Is it still worth it to have the surgery? Is there just some things that like pop up in my mind and I'm like, it's absolutely still worth it. I'm still going to be positive because this surgery has changed my life majorly. And instead of being 333 pounds, right now I'm struggling at 202. I am at some place that I can realistically lose this weight over the next few months. That seems like an attainable goal to me. I am not so far from goal that I feel like it's impossible. And if I stayed like this forever, I'm still pretty comfortable in my skin. Nah. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm not exactly comfortable in my skin. But I don't feel like when I walk into a room that everybody's staring at me. I feel like I can dress myself to disguise some of the areas I'm not as comfortable with. I'm still 100% thankful I had the surgery, but I don't know if I should have been more prepared for this stage of the game. I don't know. I don't know that people really prepare you for several years down the line. When I was watching videos, I was watching people who were maybe like 1 year out, maybe 2 years out. They're getting plastic surgery. They're in like their perfect stage of life. When you're like, yes, I can't wait to get to there. But I didn't see a lot of people keep posting videos when they're like, I'm like 3 years out and I've got some regain and I'm not really happy and I'm stuck and I'm like, this might happen to you. But you are not so far from your goal that you can't make it happen again. I feel like I'm going to get myself on track. I've had so many life changes in this past year, as many of you will probably have. And, you know, the stress and this and this and this. Like, I have had a baby, moved to a new house, taken in my niece to live with us. I've taken on all those stresses. I started a new job. Like, these are enormous life changes. I'm proud I didn't gain like another 20 pounds. We are all working on so many things in our lives that other people have no idea the craziness that goes on behind them. Like, I turn to food when I am stressed out, when I'm anxious, whatever. But this surgery has kept me from like gaining 50 pounds or whatever like I have done in the past. The surgery is still worth it. I need to work harder. I know what I have to do. I've done it before, and I'm not 100 pounds from goal. So if you are in the same spot, even if you're like a year down the road and you didn't lose as much as you thought you would, you're not where you want to be, this tool still works. I just need to get my crap together. I'm still working on not using food as my comfort. And right now, I have not been to my counselor since the end of June. That is also taking a toll on me. I feel like as we do this journey, we should be in regular counseling, because clearly there's something that we're doing wrong with food. We're using food as our coping mechanism. Some of us, most of us, I don't know, I cannot speak for everybody. But for me, I should be in regular counseling. It is helpful to me. And right now, I am not. So, I'm going to come up with a plan. Even though I know that all the big eating holidays are coming up, we can work against this. Those are like 1, 2, 3 days coming up that will be like a big food day, and you might use it as a cheat day. But the rest of the time, I can't just let this whole season go and be like, it's the fattening season, I can eat whatever I want. That's going to get me in trouble. Keep watching, guys. I'm going to lose this weight, and I'm going to prove to you that we can still do this years out. I'm not going to have another surgery right now. That's not where I'm at. But some days it creeps into my head, and I'm like, I've already had gastric bypass. I feel like I'm getting fat again. Like, what do you do after that? What do you do? I feel like, I don't want to be a failure at this. So I'm going to try harder. I'm going to try harder, and I'm going to take you along with me. I want to do what I eat in a week as I'm restarting. I always feel like you have to restart. I don't know why. I'm an all or nothing, black and white type of person. And that's just kind of how I go. But keep watching, guys. Good things are going to happen. Ooh, there's so many things that I just want to tell you. There's some good things that potentially could be coming in my life in the next year or two. Like entrepreneurial, maybe starting some businesses. It could happen. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I hope you are not super hard on yourself. Like, you can be honest with yourself and not beat yourself up and be like, okay, we're working on this. We're starting over. We're trying again. We are still trying. It is never too late. Even if you are 100 pounds of regain, if you have 100 pounds of regain, you can keep going. Just do it little bit by little bit. Don't give up. If you keep trying, it will make a difference. Don't give up. And if you just want to give up because the next months are the eating holidays, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to be another 15 pounds up. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the good stuff, through the bad stuff. There's going to be good stuff coming. It's going to happen. I'm going to work really hard, and I'm going to get back to, I want to say 160 to 165. That is my new goal. That's kind of what I was at. Old goal, new goal. That's where I want to be. I want to fit into all of my clothes again. Hopefully before I would get pregnant again. I kind of maybe want to have another baby. Although Jackson has been super duper hard. I just keep talking. I don't know when to stop. I'm going. I gotta go. I gotta go in. Get ready to go to work. Love you guys so much. Bye.